me running around in retail counting all the mobs, so it might be different numbers, and it probably is. We're going to attempt it with minimal to no CC. Let's see how it goes.
Oh shit, the national game's on right now. Oh no, it's probably almost over.
Yeah, first wave should just be ghouls, then it's spiders and ghouls, then it's more spiders and ghouls, sorry. And then once we get to wave 4 is when the necros start coming out. So kind of just brief mechanic. If we're not trying to CC stuff, which we're going to attempt to do, melee, we're going to focus on the necros, and we're going to keep them interrupted as much as possible. So we should probably split up and just don't let them cast, because they'll be casting in our raid. When the abominations come out, if tanks can kind of keep them separated. Also, if you have FAPs or anything like that, use them, just because if you get stunned, you're probably going to die. It's going to be unfortunate. So the first 3 pulls should be a joke, and then once we get to 4, melee, just do our jobs, and then once we get to 6, I believe, is when the abominations start coming out. Is Emmy here?
He's in Hyjal. Yeah, he's here.
Alright, let's do ready check. And start killing stuff. You don't need to equip it yet, but make sure when we get to, assuming we get to the last wave pretty smoothly here, put your trinket on before the boss gets here. PvP trinkets if you got them.
Consumables are free.
Does anyone have any extra adamantite weight stones by any chance?
Open trade with moves.
Hunter DPS.
Yes.
Yeah, kid. Yellowden has it. Yeah, actually, don't know where you are though.
Did you get what you needed, Smoot?
I did, thank you.
Real question is, does anybody have the undead slaying stones?
Yeah.
The blessed ones?
Yes.
I actually do still have some.
Well, there you go.
But they're in my bank right now.
I see. All right. Smoots, Pep, and Kid, you guys good?
Yeah, I'm good.
Good enough.
Just real quick positioning wise, tanks, if you kind of want to be up in the wall opening here, you can use this to LOS here too, so that the casters come back. It's probably good to kind of have stagger a little bit, so that one tank doesn't just get everything the second they come out. Otherwise, they're gonna get hit really hard.
So we're not doing any kiting or anything, right?
Let's try without it. We should be fine.
I think I'm going to disconnect here soon. Everyone's running in place.
Uh-oh. All right, we'll give you a sec here, too. Then. Yeah, slow traps, too. Hunters would be good if you want to throw them in here just to kind of keep things broken up a little bit.
Okay.
Let me know.
Do you want us to do like Earthbind totems or?
Yeah, you probably could. That'd be fine.
Could moves grab a mite, please?
Oh yeah, I don't have might either.
Oh God. Smooth doesn't have might, guys.
Nor does my pet, and my pet also needs to refresh on kings.
Just like classic.
This is classic.
This is
Oh, wait,
PTR.
Oh, we lost Tap too. Tap's off.
Can Nalani and Temo get small might, please?
Thank you, Tiamo.
There she is.
Tap's back.
Is it working now?
Can you hear me?
Yep.
Yeah.
And you good to go?
I think so.
All right, here we go.
Cable, stop watching the national championship game and give the pets might, please.
I already gave you might, bro.
Thought was down.
The pets? There we go.
There you go. Everyone but your pet.
All right, they're coming in. So focus up, guys. It's 10 ghouls coming in. So tanks, get ready. Fire
Yeah,
out from holy
bought
rounds.
himself the gloves that he doesn't have.
Who do I talk to for an invite?
It's a Bob.
I'm sorry, I thought the thing was down. Hang on 1 second, Bob, we're just cold.
Right, well, that was easy. Next one's going to be ghouls with like 2 spiders. That should be pretty much the same.
Do we prio spiders?
Yeah, we can focus on the spiders. I think they do a net and drop aggro on the tank. So tanks, just be ready to taunt them. Pallies, you can probably just free them yourself or something to get out of them. Should be pretty easy.
I feel like I'm doing strat runs.
Right?
Seriously.
Ooh.
So next is also spiders and ghouls, but there's going to be more spiders than ghouls. Well, not more spiders than ghouls. There's gonna be Did the spiders net you guys at all, or did they just die? I didn't actually see if they did anything. Anybody get netted?
I think so.
I did not.
I can tank one and tell you.
So many warlocks and mage damages.
I'm switching to mage.
Yeah, how are the hunters enjoying Hyjal?
Just fine. My damage meter's not working.
Ignorance is
Blissful
bliss.
ignorance.
Next should be, there's going to be 2 necros in this group, so melee, let's get on those right away. And casters, just do your 1 button thing. Make sure we interrupt them, stun them as much as possible, just don't let them cast. Tanks, if you get aggro, and you can LOS them a little bit too, or melee, if you get an aggro on it, just kind of pull it back. Here they come. Yeah, try to back up. Cable, it's on you, so back up so we get them to come up to us. Perfect. Melee up here.
Oh, they're humans. Got it. I was looking
Yeah.
for something bigger.
Nope. These are going to be our buddies.
What if they carry a disease?
Well, I mean,
Protect yourself, that's it.
use protection.
He's cleansing totem.
I mean, what are you doing with those people, Mel?
No, it said we have to be friends.
This next one's going to be about the same. There's going to be more necros in it. So just kind of try to LOS them if you notice they didn't really come to us. So if you get threat, just kind of back up and hide around the corner. Just try to get them to come back as far as we can so they're not free casting at people.
There, now I got you.
I feel like the waves are going slow. I think they sped them up in like retail at some point.
I think they at some point made them so that when the previous wave dies, the next one spawns. So they just kind of keep coming.
Oh, that's actually really nice having the shaman range interrupt them. Shaman, that's going to be your new job, is to earth shock them to the group. Also, mages, if you can use a global cooldown to help with that, just to get them into the group and then start exploding.
The necros can be hodged.
Can they? Oh, nice. Check
You
if
try
the
to like
The
We should try
abominations.
every yeah, we should try every mob pretty much. Like a little
Yeah, I'm
rotation.
curious about the A-bombs because they're in the next group. There's going to be 2 abominations. Some moves, if you can try to get them on you, make sure you fap so you don't get stunned. God, they move really slow.
Gives more time to fat.
Give the tanks up. There's
That's
more than
way
2.
more than 2.
Yeah, that's a lot of abominations. So give the tanks a few seconds just to pick them up. Oh my god, spell detail too much.
They are really green.
If you're single target, you try to take out the abominations first. They do like an AoE damage to everybody, which doesn't appear to be doing that much to non-tanks.
Could you show
A-bombs. A-bombs can be hard.
Can they? Oh, nice.
Yep.
Okay, so there were a lot more abominations than that than there were supposed to be. Next should be A-bombs, necros, and ghouls. So melee again, focus on the necros. If we can get ranged interrupts on them when they first get out here, just to get into the group.
Pep, open up a trade with Salai.
Yellow up. Nice job. All right, wave 8 is going to be A-bombs, necros, spiders, and ghouls. A little bit of everything. And then after that's going to be the boss, so make sure we throw our PvP trinkets on like right after this wave.
Want me to take the boss over the crossbow?
Yeah, try pulling him back towards Jaina a little bit if you can. I don't know how well he's going to move. Moves if you want to be on the boss. And then... So basically spread out, try to use a lot of this room because he's going to drop a Death and Decay, which is going to, it's underneath a lot of people. Everyone's going to get hit with it and have to move at the same time. So like, you guys, if you're ranged, you can be all the way up to this little house up here. Just kind of spread out. Make sure you move ASAP because it does do quite a bit of damage. And I think on Classic it has a very, like you can't actually see it very well.
It's super hard to see it.
Yeah.
It's just like the thing in Botanica.
Mm-hmm.
It's just
so
like...
It just looks like you're standing in red stench or something like that. Move quick. If you get Ice Tuned, use your PvP trinket. Make sure it's on your bar somewhere that you can use it quick.
Put them on if you haven't.
All right, don't start DPS too quickly. Let them kind of pull back because hopefully we can get the NPCs involved in this.
You have a hero point?
Once threat's established, go ahead and pop it. Get
I'm in heal gear.
No. Yeah, you can do that.
Could get renew on small might.
Not anymore.
Just keep throwing misdirects and moves.
I resisted that, whatever that was.
A couple more feet and Jane will be in if you can get her.
Am I good to hero?
Yeah, go ahead and pop hero. What killed Smoots?
Not equipping.
You're not in it. Watch it. It's on the hill.
Not equipping my medallion.
So that's the whole mechanic, basically. That's all you got to avoid. See how it's like kind of hard to see unless you're like actually looking for it.
Will he ever cast it on his feet?
Yeah, he can cast it anywhere. So it could be on melee, which means we just have to move. But he has a pretty big tailwind. So Death and Decay, watch it. It's kind of behind the melee, watch it. It's all over the him. Yep, it's on his feet. So everyone back out. Watch your threat because Moose isn't in range.
I've got double number 2.
Okay, good job. Just chill out of melee range for a minute. It's done casting. Go and kick his ass.
Honestly, it doesn't even hurt that much. We could easily heal, unless like everybody gets in it. But
Yeah, I
heal
think
people
that's-
iced in it.
That's the scarier thing. We could try standing in it for a second on the next one. If it's in melee again. She's like dead enough that as long as Moose doesn't die, we should be fine. Death and Decay. Maybe like a couple people standing. That's a lot of damage. I wouldn't
Best
stand
is
in
standing in it, so and Buddha is, so that way we can check. It's
If
not.
one or two people are standing in it, maybe it's fine, but I would opt on the side of not standing in that if you can avoid it. Good job, guys. It's just on group loot, so if you actually want to play with something, go ahead and need on it.
Yeah, we're gonna have to do a quick refresh of 10 minutes at the end of those waves, I think.
Yeah.
Ooh, I got a quest item.
All right.
Oh yeah. Hey, we're attuned. Don't forget to loot the boss. Alright, go ahead and res the people that forgot their trinkets.
And we don't need the trinkets for the next part, yes?
You do not, so you won't need it again until possibly Archimonde.
Am I able to get in there now?
Oh, did anybody test freedom at all?
Oh shit, we didn't.
Oh well, fuck it.
I think we're full at the moment, Bob.
Yeah, Bob, we're in good shape if you want to dip out. Just go to sleep.
I'm sorry, I thought it was down.
Oh, you're good, man.
No worries,
You're good
man.
a nap. Sounds
Zero
like-
worries.
I was
It's a
actually
DKP
asleep
minus.
and then saw I got some messages.
You're good, man. Get some rest.
Alright, good night everybody. Sorry I was late.
Night, homie.
Later, Bob.
Later.
Oh. Ready, check for the next phase. We're going to be in the same spots. The first wave should be ghouls. It seems like it was mostly accurate, except for that one wave was way more abominations than I thought.
Which wave was it?
Wave 5, I think it was.
Yes.
6.
No, it was wave 4, I think. It was the first one with the abominations.
Oh, the first one is 6. It should be 6 ghouls, 6
6,
A bombs,
okay.
right?
Okay, I just had the wrong number here then. Yeah, that sounds right. I think it was 6 that came out. And it was wave 6, you're correct. But other than that, it seems accurate so far. I could have just written the wrong number too. I was like doing it fast. Alright, so first group should be ghouls. Pep, Smoots, you guys ready?
Yep,
I'm coming back in.
My pet needs kings, please. That's it. Other than that, I'm good.
Alright, this is the ghouls.
I should have brought my holy water with me.
You mean you didn't bring holy water?
Nope.
Free DPS.
And the
Peter.
mages and locks just explode these in like 5 seconds anyway. It's a little bit crazy.
Right, this is why everyone's running like 15 mages and warlocks.
I remember this raid taking like a lot longer and like making sure to engage the NPCs.
The 4A bombs and ghouls, I think. Looks right.
kind of feel like you made me respec just to troll me now.
No chain lightning for you.
We just didn't want you to feel bad about being under all these warlocks on DPS.
Trust me, I don't feel bad about it. I just take credit for all the damage they do. You know this.
Yeah, spell power is not as exciting. Do they need hit for trash? I don't think so.
I need the crit.
3% crit for seed.
Which helps on lightning capacitor.
Alright, next should be spiders, necros, ghouls. Melee on necros. Everything just kind of dies sillily. Just gonna kind of quickly go over here some of the boss mechanics. That's for Joan here. Second, I've got 3,000 tabs open.
Second,
We got a lot of
right?
yeah, we got a lot of soulstones. That's good.
Throw soulstones at it.
Well, for the boss.
Yeah, not yet.
Yeah. Don't throw my.
God, I'm glad I'm not DPS right now with paladin tanks out DPSing single target classes.
Oh.
Don't be mean moves. Everybody's got their role to play.
Just
I
pointing
can
it out.
stop interrupting.
I can start throwing holy water and a healer will beat one dish.
Do the Banshees fear?
I don't know. I think they cast at random people, if I remember correctly. So we also want to keep them just as much as we can. But they also appear to just be dying really fast.
They have an anti-magic shield.
Alright, so real quick, just the mechanics we have to avoid on the boss is going to be... first of all, everyone has to spread out. We're going to pull him back kind of where we tank the other boss. Don't be in front of him, and also he's going to do a carrying swarm, which is going to reduce healing. And it's like in a cone, so everyone needs to be spread out so that everyone doesn't get hit at the same time. He's also going to put people to sleep. And then every 60 seconds he's going to spawn Infernal, so if... Pallies, if you kind of want to chill back by Jaina-ish, and then if you get an Infernal one, you run into the Paladin.
I don't think we want to tank the boss that far close to Jaina then. We probably want to have it closer to the top of the hill.
Oh, actually, that's a good idea. Keep the boss at the top of the hill, then moves. Actually, you see where the house is? Just tank him by the house.
By the
Point him towards the house so that everyone can be on his butt, like away from it. And then if you get the ads, run into the tanks at the... Also, so D-curse, this is a really bad curse.
Are the boss ads banishable?
I don't know. Test it out.
Normally what you do is you kill him. You tank him. Jaina will help you kill him.
Talking about the Infernal?
Yeah,
yeah, you definitely want to kill him.
The range just turns in nukes.
Just the range,
they go
though,
down fast.
So yeah, I'm going to just tank him towards this building right here, and then everyone can spread out around. And then if you get an ad, just run it to the tanks.
Are you guys having whoever's gonna die just run over to that tank? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then just die next to the tank. Yeah. I didn't hear. I was like tanking, so it's all this.
You're good, man. Yep. So if you get the debuff, which means you're spawning Infernal, run to the tanks, drop them, and keep going. You can throw a soulstone out on whoever gets like the first couple. This next one should be pretty much everything's coming. It's going to be A-bombs, Banshee, Spider Schools. 4 abominations. Are you guys pretty much able to FAPS on every poll? It seems like they're close to time-wise.
Able to what?
Like, do you have FAPS up for every poll? Like,
Reaction potion.
Oh, probably every other. I mean, I haven't been using them, but.
oh, okay, okay.
These healers are like healing you through the stuns, which is great. God.
Also, too, if you're physical DPS, make sure you're on the Banshees first because they're immune to magic. So Hunter's melee. Alright, wave 8 should be 4 A-bombs, 2 Banshees, 2 Necros, 2 Spiders, 4 ghouls.
Sounds like you're doing a pizza order.
Worst pizza ever.
See, I was thinking it was like a partridge in a pear tree.
This is 8, right?
Yeah, this is 8. So bosses after this one. Be ready to start spreading out. If you're on this hill, like where Big Bubbles and Dottie is, this is where there's going to be tanks, so be careful. Alright, they're coming in. Get the interrupts in the back. Okay, boss is incoming. Make sure you're ready. Back up a bit here, spread out. So guys, be over here, kind of be everywhere.
There's boss gonna be at like kind of the bottom of the hill here, so we have LOS on everyone. Or?
Yeah, like don't tank him like against the things necessarily. Tank him kind of actually maybe right here, so he's got LOS, and just face him away from the red.
Where's the tank we're running to?
They're gonna be over by where Jaina is in the back. So make sure yellow and
I was just drinking.
Right there. You did. Can you put a mark on your guys' head or something just so people know where they're going?
I got it.
I'm gonna go throw wisdom up.
Hero?
Yep, go ahead and here. Inferno's coming out. Nell makes you run.
Ah.
I got a soulstone on her.
It's up on melee here. Tanks, so you can pick it up.
That was not time to run.
Neither John.
I did not die.
I leave range. If you can just nuke that in the back real quick.
Aw, Tremor Tome does
Hap,
not
hap.
remove this sleep.
Run to the tanks. If you get a soulstone on her or something.
What the fuck? He looked like 10 yards away from me and he still hit me 3 times as he ran by.
Inferno on foot, guys. Run to the tanks.
Mine's still up, kid.
Yellow, just get a high on second and then just go wait for the next one pretty much.
Yeah, it's a little bit before the next one.
Good job, guys.
Oh, nice. That was easy.
Hey,
take
Pat's
that.
moves.
Hey, moves. I've got all the mats if you want to enchant it.
Oh.
No. Hold on to what I'm wearing so we get an accurate view of things. There's no way it's dropping the first night.
Alright, talking to Jaina, sending her away. Now let's head on up to the Horde camp.
I don't want anything to do with that.
Does anybody not
so
know where to
you
go
don't
here?
want me to enchant that for you?
There's a skull over here. You can follow the skull.
Wait, I'm not pumped yet.
You don't got a buff. We got a long walk ahead of us here. We're on a little journey.
I'm gonna come with you on this journey, Malix.
What? I have Crusader Aura.
Yeah, suck it. Group 5 and 2 are the only ones.
I'll split up the paladins.
That's what happens when we get stuck in the healer group.
You have a shaman. What else do you need?
Do I hit things with my? Do I hit things with my sword?
So I have a question. What is the radius of the infernal? Because like the infernal ran by in front of me, like what looked like several yards away from me. Like I didn't feel any, and like it was like it hit me 3 times in the space of about 2 seconds, and I was dead.
It actually hit you?
No, it's the AoE
Aura.
that gets
It's like
you.
a infernal aura.
Yeah. I'm not sure what the
It's probably
range is.
just. I mean, I didn't do a great job of looking where I was going, but I guess it's also a personal responsibility thing. Kind of moved the opposite way that.
Yeah, no, I mean totally. Like in the future, like if I see it spawning that close to me, I'll obviously bug out. But I didn't move because I thought I had plenty of room. I saw it was running, kind of like right across the front of me, but it what looked like a good distance away, but it was not.
So is Smoots the only person that has died on both boss fights so far?
Correct.
I wasn't going to say it. But I was going to pose up Smooth as 0 and 2.
First of all, Razor died on the first boss, so fuck you all.
Yeah,
No, we didn't.
But I said both fights. Razor did not die on the second fight.
See, I'm only susceptible of dying when there's a stairway involved and we're trying to do a progression, execution run. Otherwise, I'm good.
I just didn't push my trinket fast enough.
There's whirlwinds.
I think there's stairs up by Thrall. So
Oh, I look forward to floor tanking it then.
All right. Before we start this next wave, I'm going to split everyone into 2 groups. For those who don't know, this is not as clear cut and dry as the other side. Melee and Kid Waffle and moves. You guys are going to be here doing all the ads with this area, plus Overburden, Razard, and Denzel. Everyone else, when there are ranged ads, it's not every single wave, but there's going to be bats that are, I should mark myself. All right, follow the star. There are going to be bats that spawn over here above my head. Any ranged or healer can get aggro and tank them. When you have aggro on them, I want you guys to run right here. Okay? If everyone who gets aggro on them runs to here, it's a good way to get them, the gargoyles, to come to the ground and then get clumped. Then yellow can consecrate, hold aggro, and then you guys can just Seed of Corruption, Arcane Explosion, go nuts. Okay? So it literally doesn't matter, like a hunter, a warlock, a healer, just get aggro. Like everyone just do your part and help to like pick them out of the sky and then run them over here. I can't remember exactly which waves it is.
So wave 1 is all at the front. Wave 2 is going to be 10 gargoyles in the back. Wave 4, it's back and forth. So wave 4 is in the back, and then those are the last back ones, and the rest are in the middle.
In the second wave, which I guess we can go over later, but we'll use this as a line of sight for the gargoyles, but we'll go over that once we kill the first boss. But that'll be our assignments for waves 1 through 8. So the ranged and the healers and yellow, we might have to do a lot of like huffing and puffing it up and down the hill here in between different waves. Melee, moves, Kid Waffle, and the 3 healers, you guys just get to stay here.
Yeah.
Also, line of sight on the casters, not as easy here. There's no giant pillar. So if counter spells, shamans, anyone can just interrupt the casters in the back to get them to come into melee range. So that'd be helpful.
Also, just to make it easy, like the shorthand I wrote. So where we are now, kind of in that gate we came through is the front. Back where Buta just showed everybody is the back, and then over kind of by Thrall is the middle.
Yellow, when we have just you, you'll be fine. The 2 warrior and a druid should be able to be okay up front. So you'll just be in the back, or we might like swap it around. Either way, it'll be fine. Like whichever combination of the 3 tanks we have, 2 up top, or 2 at the bottom, 1 up top.
All right, just making sure we weren't changing.
All right, should be good.
Yeah, Beauty, you changed the lingo. What the hell?
Left, right, side to side, upside down. You know.
How to confuse 24 people. Smoots, what does your pet need?
My pet and I both need mine.
Okay, I'm starting it up. And
You always need.
Luckily, on Hyjal Trash, we don't have to wait for pet buffs.
Mouse, you thinking?
No. So it's going to be all coming from the front here. For this pull, should be 4 A-bombs, 2 Necros, 3 Banshees, and 5 Ghouls. These pulls get pretty big too, so be ready for a lot going out. Make sure we interrupt the back ones. There's a couple here that didn't get in the group. Make sure we get some AoE on them. Alright, so the next wave is just going to be a couple ghouls at the front, so that's where we're going to start. The range should be running back. Pretty sure yellow tank and like the melee can probably just kill off the. It's only 4 ghouls up front. As long as there's still healers up here to keep yellow and kid up.
Oh,
yeah. Testing this to see if 3 and 3 is the right split. It might be 4 and 2, but we'll find out quickly.
You want me in the front or the back for this way?
You stay with me.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah, there's like no ads up here.
Yeah, it's only 4 mobs. So raid loads. Make sure you kill yours and then book it up here just in case. These things have quite a bit of health. There's only like 5 of us here.
We got this.
Yeah, I'm just saying, don't go AFK and get a drink.
Those gargoyles hurt.
I'll try to grab just like 1 each. I think some of you guys have like 4 on me.
Hyjal is the zone you cannot AFK in.
Alright. Let's get one more heal. Yeah, one more heal up front, come back. This is a lot of damage.
Oh, on the way.
I'm coming.
Ours are all
already on my
dead.
way. Back, Razor.
And she get a quick res on Kael'thas. So the next wave is just going to be the front. It's just going to be spiders, necros, and ghouls.
I think leaving one healer up front with the melee is fine, at least for that wave.
Yeah, I was gonna say, are the other waves bigger? If not, I can solo heal that. Well, any of us can, really.
What is up? Waves coming. Do we have any quickly res in the back? Everyone else should be booking it back up here as quick as possible. So next is just going to be spiders and necros in the front, and there's only 6 gargoyles in the back. So probably don't need. It's less gargoyles in the back this time, so might not need as many healing. And it's
Well, let's still go with 4 in the back, 2 in the front. Let's try that combination.
Remember melee to focus on the casters first, melee.
Just Razor come back. Having someone who can swap to bear form if they have a lot of ads on them might be a good idea.
I feel like this Paul might be useful to have the locks up front still or something. Or somebody AoE.
Alright, 1 lock if you want to go to the front. Let's do Kael'thas. Just walk to the front.
I was top DPS for a whole minute. Damn it, Kael'thas. How quickly are those dying back there?
Slower. We'll get better. This was a lot cleaner though. This is a better time than the first one. We're getting there. Was far fewer gargoyles though, so hard to judge.
Yeah. This guy doesn't want to come. I even taunted him.
And then we run back up to the front then?
Yep.
Okay.
Next, is there still one? Okay.
Yeah, it just died.
Next wave is just going to be the front. It's going to be Avons, Necros, Ghouls. The wave after this one is going to have a new mob type, the Frostworm, which should be able to be tanked by like a hunter.
You can actually backpedal the Frostworm to get lower to the ground, and melee. If you stand right below it, you can actually melee it.
Can you? Well, it still should be like a hunter grabbing the initial aggro, right?
Correct.
Grab it.
We also want to be kind of loosely spread. It's not that bad of damage, but he does do a frost breath.
Yeah.
AoE.
So this is going to be 8 gargoyles and 1 frostworm, but they're going to be in the middle here, not all the way in the back.
I'll do the worm.
Where do you want me to gargoyles from the middle?
So if this is the one I'm thinking of, if we can all group up, grab aggro, and then line of sight. You can line of sight them right here. The stars jumping. So if you have aggro, you can pull him here, and like one of the prop paladins can consecrate.
It's like
So you guys have.
aggro.
Once you grab aggro, just run over there.
Big Bubbles has aggro. Razor has aggro. This one's coming down. Yeah, melee, you can hit these once they're down. You can also interrupt their gargoyle strike and they'll come right down. Some nice shaman if you can get those when they're in the air too, it'll bring them down quicker. Good. The frostworm should be around here somewhere. There it is. Start backing him up once you get threat. See if you can bring him down, like away from not backing. The other guy.
I thought you wanted me to bring him to the melee kids.
No, you need a backpedal so that he comes down. Just kill him. It's on Emmy. Careful, get away from Emmy. Don't be in.
Put it right.
Let's try to spread out there, guys. Don't get hit by the AoE. That works. His damage doesn't seem to be too terrible. Next wave is 4 A-bombs, 5 ghouls at the front, and there's going to be 1 worm in the middle.
So do you just want range to just focus on the worm first then?
I think he's delayed, so he'll come out a few seconds in. So if like Smoots or somebody just stay in the back for him and just watch him and then call it out when he comes down.
He's up already. I don't know if he's target or in range yet. First one.
For Kaz'rogal, you guys, we're gonna, similar to the first boss, we're gonna pull him. Hope I'm not mixing this up with the other boss, but we're gonna pull him to Thrall. Healers and range are gonna spread in a big arc over 20 yards away from him. The reason why is because there's a 15-yard war stomp that we can outrange. Melee, unfortunately, you don't. So big heals on the melee, rest are shamans. The main mechanic of this is there's going to be a mana drain. Does 500 per second for 3 seconds, so you're going to lose about 3,000 mana. If you go while you have this debuff, you explode and kill other people. So just watch your mana. I'm pretty certain we're going to kill this fast enough that it won't matter. There are certain classes that are really susceptible to this, like the prot paladins and ret paladins. So all you people with really low mana to start with, just get ready for like mana potions. You can bubble it, I believe, stuff like that.
Real quick, this is all at the front. A-bomb, spiders, necros, mages, ghoul, or necros, ghouls. Everything's at the front.
You want me to tank him over there by Thrall?
Yeah, pull him over to Thrall. Remember not to be in front of him because I believe he does do a cleave as well.
Yep. Yeah. Also, if you do realize you are going to explode and go out of mana, just run away from the raid. Worst case, you die. Shit. Worst case, you die and you don't kill anyone else.
Ooh, we lost a yellow.
Yeah, he went down very fast.
Keep killing.
Is that a bad curse? Should we be decursing?
It's a 70% hit reduction.
So yeah,
definitely worth decursing. I think it's 66% chance to get reduced.
Yeah, on these big pulls, let's try to avoid one pally tank tanking them all. It's pretty rough, especially with those shadow bolts.
Back up real quick. Make sure we give moves a line to get through here so that he doesn't cleave anybody as we're running. Hunters, if you can get a misdirect right away, because he's got a long path to get to us. Everyone should be able to just back up here. We're coming over to where Star is where the range want to be right now. Don't be in his path.
Can Snow get a... Never mind.
What you need?
I got it.
Awesome. Just make sure you got LOS on move or range on moves. Give him a couple seconds. Keep dropping misdirects up. Just don't be in front of him. Careful, overburden.
Stunned.
Watch your threat up the pole here. Wait to hero till we get him in position here. Alright, go ahead and pop hero. And it's done. Remember to watch your mana bar. If you get low, you need to run as far away as you can. Marks are out. He moves up.
Sesurok tam.
I don't have mana bars showing on my thing on here, so.
If I get another mark, I'm gonna die.
Just make sure you're out of the raid if you're getting low. Hunters, if you need to be in Viper, do your Viper thing.
Already switched.
Can you ice block the mark?
I believe so.
I think so. Try it.
Yes, you can.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, and for the next boss, I'll probably
people are going down.
use that riding.
Keep moves up.
Oh, it didn't
good
actually
job.
kill me though. Took out
you
half
kill
my
it?
health.
Did it kill anyone else?
No, no one was standing around me.
Somebody blew up.
Good job, guys.
Need those to drop on retail.
That is like the best gem ever. I was kidding.
I know. But I'll be able to cut it for you soon.
Go ahead and do a quick bathroom break if you need to. Like a couple people message me. Let's take a quick 2 if you want. And grab a drink.
2 minutes?
How long do you need to pee?
You don't understand our biology. I'll be back.
Biology?
I mean, if it takes you 4 minutes, that's fine.
I'm sure she has a fancy name for going to the bathroom too.
She needs
Isn't
her
she a-
bathroom chocolate.
Isn't she a biology teacher and she mispronounced biology?
She needs some tinkles or something.
I was not going to say anything.
Hey, Smooch didn't die though.
Woo.
But did he kill 3 other people?
Nope.
Nope, he blew up the first. He blew up one round before everybody else did.
But he did not die and didn't kill anybody. So that's
I was in Aspect of the Viper like almost the entire fight too, and I was just shooting like every other steady shot, and still.
I might have killed my group. I figured I could blink away in time.
It happens.
I'm not really sure.
What are you guys looking for to replace?
I think just any DPS.
Oh, DPS. Okay.
Also snow. I think you're leading on friendly fire for that one.
Yeah, okay, it was me. I was like, is he gonna die? Can I make it away in time?
Yeah.
That's what the PTR's for, right?
Exactly.
What's a little murder between friends?
In this group,
I know I always practice on the PTR before I kill my friends.
where it counts.
How else would you be that good at it?
I wonder if is it based off proximity? Because it looks like some people took more damage than others.
I don't know. Like, did I take considerably more damage than anybody else? Because I only, it took out half my bar, but I wasn't around anybody.
You took 6.1k and you did 5.3 to Pep.
Oh, I'm sorry, Pep.
I'm gonna go to chat real quick. Can somebody summon me to this area when I get back?
Sure.
For show.
Actually, there's a door. If you go through that other door that everyone was talking about in the beginning, it'll bring you right to this camp.
Oh, okay.
And so it's weird because it looks like Sesric did exactly 5.3 to Kale, Class, Emmy, and Sesric, but he did 2.8 to Snow, Dot, and Hindenburg. So I'm wondering if it's how far away they are, they take less damage.
I believe it's shadow damage that's resistible, and everyone has shadow protection right now. So.
Oh, gotcha.
Well, but then everyone would still take. Oh, it's a chance to resist, right? So. Okay.
Yeah, partially resisted, or
Yeah. Gotcha.
Well, it's either doing 5.3k or 2.8k exactly. Like multiple people either did 5 point whatever or 2.8.
Well, you have the chance to resist the same amount, correct? Or is it like a random amount that you resist?
No, you resist 25, 50, 75, 100. Basically.
Oh, gotcha.
Do we know what the range is on that AoE? It looked to be about 5, but...
Yeah, I think I was about 10 yards away when someone blew up. Because it looked a good distance away and I still got hit. But it didn't seem too big.
I was just wondering, on this fight, if you could do a slash range, because that would be helpful to move away from people and stuff.
People shouldn't be blowing it up at all, though.
Yeah, but if you are going to blow up, I mean, it's nice to have that.
To get that premature evacuation.
Nothing wrong with being prepared.
All right, who we got here?
Well, Nell made it back, so that's all good.
You said which door?
So there should be a gate to the right.
Oh, Horde encampment portal. Got it.
Yep.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
That's not in live, is it? Is that live?
Yep, it's in live.
Oh, hell yeah.
And then the last one will be for Archimonde. So that's if you wipe, you don't have to run all the way back here. It'll just port you to the 3 different spawn points.
Oh, congrats, Emmy.
All right. Looks like Kid's back.
We got one more boss at this camp.
Yeah, this one I think we're going to try zerging it for the most part. There's 2 different ways we can do it. We can either kill the ads or just have people permanently. We'll just have 2 people tank them basically permanently. So we should be able to. So you're gonna get a Doom debuff. Actually, Beauty. It's gonna go overall. Beauty.
Yeah. All right. So first off, I'm gonna mount up. Moves. You're gonna be here, tanking the boss. Melee. We're gonna do some practice here. So you're gonna be the only ones theoretically, well, and moves, in range of Rain of Fire. So let's in theory say the boss is here facing this direction. So this is the back right leg. I want all the melee here. If a Rain of Fire happens, I want you guys to do like a big arc and go to his back left leg. He's probably not that big, but like whatever his character model is. So you're basically just going to go back and forth as a group, dodging Rain of Fires like this. The rest of the raid should be outside of the Rain of Fire range, so everyone should just be max range. I believe the only class that has an issue with this is not in the raid, which is the Shadow Priest, so that's fine. We're all going to be over here, kind of like in a big arc. Theoretically, as long as everyone's outside of the Rain of Fire range, it won't even target us, so it'll always just be bouncing back and forth from the melee. So there's going to be a huge amount of healing that needs to be done on the melee here. So chain heal, circle healing, go nuts. Melee, do your best to survive. Use a lock stones, health pots, or something if it's really dire. We're gonna have the off tanks over by Thrall, and we're gonna use Thrall and his little minions to help us out a little bit here. If anyone gets Doom on them, you have 20 seconds, and I want you guys to run it over to Thrall. You're gonna die, and then an ad is gonna spawn and get picked up by the off tanks. We are just going to permanently ignore them, and we're just going to slowly get more and more of those as the fight goes on. We're going to see if we can just kill the boss before our off tanks get overwhelmed. Worst case scenario, we wipe because of that, and we'll do it the old-fashioned way of killing the ads. But I think we have the DPS to pull this off. There is a frontal cleave, but melee, you really should be nowhere close to that, so it doesn't matter. The only thing that really matters is there's an unavoidable, can be resisted, but can't be outranged AoE silence. And this is going to happen pretty frequently, to be honest. I think it's like every 15, maybe 20 seconds. And this is hard for a poorly timed Rain of Fire or just a long time without the tank getting healed. So we need to have full hots, full powered shields, everything we can on moves at all times, just in case that happens at any given point. All right, because he's gonna have a big pocket of time where just no heals will go out. Other than that, that's the whole fight. It's a piece of cake if people just avoid Rain of Fire. The worst thing is if someone's just in range of Rain of Fire and it spawns on you, you can cause all the healers to have to move at once, and that's a good way to kill your tank. So melee, this is mostly on you to just back and forth in and out of Rain of Fire. All right.
So start on right leg.
Sure, as long as you guys here. Oh, Malix is marked. Just follow the skull. Wherever he starts, just everyone move together as a team. That's it.
Which side again do you drop the Doom?
We're dropping it by Thrall, where the star is. So the off tanks will be over here, and they should be way out of range of Rain of Fire and everything. Ideally, we have a warrior as one of the off tanks with the paladin, because this will be a little interesting with two paladin tanks. When the AoE silence goes out, we could have a really poorly timed Doom, and then both the paladins get silenced. But we'll do our best here. So good luck, you two.
I got faith in them.
I don't know what you're talking about. We're gonna kick the shit out of this.
Also,
Thrall can help, by the way. So Thrall can get aggro and help you guys, and he has a lot of HP.
Trash-wise, we hit a new mob, which is the Fell Hunter, and then we also have the Infernals, which Warlocks. It's probably going to, there's a couple phases where there's going to be just a bunch of them that are spawning right on us. You might want to banish a couple just to make it easy, just to test it out at first, at least too. They kind of spawn all over here, so like some will spawn right by where we're killing the front side, but they'll spawn all the way back into that tree back behind Thrall, and they'll keep us in combat, and they're really annoying. So kind of if you see them keep an eye out because they'll be like literally over here killing this little peon on this tree, and we won't see it, and it'll keep us in combat with them.
Is this front and back waves again?
So the first one's front. There's no back. It's only front or middle this time.
Gotcha.
I didn't say peeing on the tree. I said the peon by the tree.
Just for the sake of keeping things even, let's even though we're going to be much closer together, let's still do the front and back tank and healers. That way we don't have 6 healers up front and 0 healers back, and then the tank back there just dies. But we should be relatively, like, the most, we probably only have to do this kind of movement back and forth here, so we'll be a lot closer together.
Yeah, there's nothing in the way back this time, so it's at least a little bit less running.
How many waves before the boss?
They're all, it's always 8, yeah.
Oh, I just
Yeah,
got sorry.
he's gone, yeah.
Yep, we'll wait for him to come back on, and then we should be good to start up. The first wave is going to be A-bombs and Necros at the front. It should be 6 and 6.
Do we have to wait for him to come back?
I like Emmy.
We waited for your half-hour pee break now, so.
Yeah.
I took half an hour. You should be telling me to go see a doctor.
And her biology.
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 All right, I'm started up. There we go. Let's kill it. Already been here way
there's
too long.
a counter at the top. I just noticed that.
Yeah. Yep. It tells you how many are in the wave and how many waves are left and everything. All right, here they come. Tanks, remember to spread out the A-bombs so nobody gets wrecked. Let's get quick interrupts on those two because there's like 6 of the Necros. And they will just cast at people. Def. Oh, kids down. Careful. Somebody taunt the A-bomb that's on the raid.
I taunted. I'm down.
And yeah, we talk.
Tweet battle res the tanks just in case, real quick. You might be able to recover from it.
Hey, hello.
Definitely not real aggro, so be careful.
Melee, make sure you're doing a good job of interrupting the Shadow Listing.
Might be also good to put down grounding too.
Yeah. At least until they get grouped up and they're a little more under control, maybe just ground.
You guys should have it. You guys are good.
Yeah, we're fine.
You just gotta get res up quick.
Yeah, res fast.
I onked.
Yeah, like there should be a res on. Yeah, there you go. And then quick buffs whenever he's
I
up.
got curious. Oop, here they come.
We gotta work. Heal the kid waffle quick and get him buffed. At least it's a small wave if tanks can kind of stagger him here.
They're also
So-
immune to distract. I tried.
Oh, lame. So this is just gonna be ghouls at the front and then gargoyles and worms in the middle. So range get on the back ones.
Again, same thing. If you get aggro on a gargoyle, bring it to that spot behind the pillar.
And try to earth shock
Oh, I'm
and
not over.
counterspell anything you can too.
Do you want us to priority then to be on the gargoyles and not the ghouls?
If you have a ranged interrupt, then yeah, go for them. Like these will die eventually here. The ghouls are kind of just whatever.
Oh, yeah, Frostworm too.
Yep, Frostworm. So smooth if you can get it. Over, do you want to just pop or give it up?
I used mine on the last wave.
Alright, just res them when we get out of combat here. Get the worm down. There's still one more gargoyle. Someone can interrupt that and bring it down. It's on yellow, or if you can LOS it.
That's out of range.
Yeah, I don't know how I got it, but I'm LOSing it.
So the next wave is going to be the Infernals, and there's also going to be some ghouls. Warlocks, if maybe you can start banishing the ones closest to where we're standing now. And then like the ones in the back, like Thrall can tank some of them, and we'll just kind of backtrack and kill them as we go.
Got the res on over, go.
there are going to be ghouls at the front here too. So
One
There's
landed back.
infernal.
And
There's a second one there.
should we leave them if they're fighting other things?
see how far. See the one in the way back. See how
There's
they're
two of
kind of
them.
running around. So we're gonna have to like work back and grab them. Kill the range. Make sure we have a tank going back with those two though.
I'm coming back.
Okay, yeah. Grab the infernals and just kill whatever yellow picks up. So everyone goes.
Same healers back with yellow that were back in the first 8 waves.
Oh, you can slow them. Nice.
Oh, nice. Are they stunnable or anything? You been able to check that?
No. Well, I can try here.
They're not hodgeable.
You can stun them, yeah.
You said they're not hodgeable?
They're not hodgeable. I just tried to hodge them. It didn't go.
I thought I saw one with the Hodge debuff.
I think I did too, actually.
I stunned one
didn't
with
see
my
the debuff.
pet, so
That probably means they're hodgeable.
Probably.
Yeah, they are pet stunnable.
It's down.
Good job, guys. That was your thing. Didn't look like they were doing too much damage. You had a few of them on you, right?
Yeah, that was easy to heal through.
Nice. Wave 4 is going to be Fell Hunters and Infernals. So same thing with the Banishes. I believe the Fell Hunters are going to drain mana like crazy, and I think they silence people, so kind of watch out.
All these corpses make it hard to see.
It's going to be a lot of... I think there's like 6 Fell Hunters, 8 Infernals.
yeah, there's an infernal in the back.
Yeah, I'm getting mana still.
Remember to banish the close ones here if we can. I'll try to interrupt the mana burn as best we can. I know there's a lot of them. Need to finish farming that stupid bomb pattern. This is another pull that we used one.
Anyone in the back that gets aggro, just kite it to the blue square and marked yellow.
Honestly, too, hunters could run around misdirecting onto the tank too, couldn't they?
Yep.
Just kind of hit one.
I mean,
kite
the, yeah, it's kind of ridiculous because everybody's DPS and everything, so it's impossible to get aggro.
Just bring them, yeah, just slowly kite it to blue square. And it's not because you're going to die, but I'd rather we work on cleaving these down for efficiency. This is pretty slow.
Because who wants to be in Hyjal all day long?
Seems like you can tank an Inferno and like plenty of ads.
Yeah, how bad is that mana burn? Like, is anyone actually getting a significant amount of mana loss with it?
It hurt a little bit.
Wait,
Did it?
tomorrow? You think it's dropping tomorrow?
No.
No.
See, PvP ends tomorrow. That's it.
Yeah, that's
So-
what I was like. It'll be at least a week or two.
Next wave is all at the front. Fell Hunters, Abelms, Necros. Does it even seem like it's worth banishing any of the Infernals? Like,
No.
Yeah, so let's...
Probably not.
Whatever one's closest, whoever's tanking at the front can just pick up and just tank with whatever's up here too.
It's interesting I'm not in combat, even though there's 3 Infernal stuff.
Yeah. All right, we have 5. I think it's not like a zone-wide in combat buff.
It's actually good to know for resetting purposes and mana purposes. If we need to slow it down, keep one alive.
So don't banish, just tag and drag.
Yeah, just bring stuff to the tanks.
Can we spell interrupt the shadow bolts in the back?
Yep. There's a couple that are casting.
This feels like Mythic Plus. Thank you.
Tanks up. These A-bombs are scary on the tank damage.
Yeah, I'm actually a little frightened when we don't have 2 top paladins. What the damage is going to be like.
Yeah. Next we got, what is it, 6? It's going to be Necros, Banshees, and Infernals, so just lots of interrupts here. This is actually going to be kind of scary with the amount of casting that's going to be happening.
Grounding totems, if you guys have them. All shamans.
You might even want to wait till they get back a little further here, just so that they don't cast from like 800 feet away. So you can watch your LOS here. If your LOS run out, right there.
Wow,
Holy
they summoned me.
Yeah, this is going to be a scary pull. This is definitely a pull we're going to want the Arcanite bombs on.
This is a good one to spell reflect for aggro too.
And grounding total as much as you can, I suppose.
Yeah, just keep spamming it. Might almost be good to just have everyone be LOS too when they run up, so that no one gets like initial aggro and let the NPCs take all the first hits.
I mean, the shield is what makes them impossible.
Yeah.
So what was that? Why did they summon me like that? Was that an LOS thing, like kind of like a bug?
I have no idea. Make sure you get quick reses. Like, start casting as soon as we drop combat here. Mana pot if you have to.
I got kid.
I'll get Razor.
Next one's a big
I have bubble.
Buddha, or yeah.
Spiders, Fell Hunters, Ghouls, and Infernals. So Infernal tank run back.
There were no Infernals in that one.
I got kid best.
Yeah, what was that? That was 6. That was 6 Banshees, 6 Neck.
Yeah, so that was different than this was. Interesting.
Infernals are coming.
Yep, here's the Infernal. So this one looks like it's correct. This one's not scary. I think that last pull is probably one of the hardest pulls.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of focus on the Fell Stalkers first off so they can get mana. Don't get mana burning people. Five more melee. We might want to run back and help out. Tanks, you can stay there and heal your strength with them. The last wave is kind of big. It's basically some of everything minus the middle stuff, but it's all defense. It should be 4 Fell Hunters, 2 Necros, 2 Banshees, 4 A-Bombs, 4 Spiders. Alright, here's the front. Oh, there's still one more enemy.
Wait, what was that list again?
I have it as 4 Fell Hunters, 2 Necros, 2 Banshees, 4 A-Bombs, 4 Spiders.
And a Sacrifice.
I think it's only two Fell Hunters.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah, so if you want to fix it. I mean, I could be wrong. Yeah, it looks like more than 2 actually, so it could be 4, yeah.
Yeah, there's 4. There's 2 on each side, it looks like. Try to focus on the Fell Stalkers if you're a melee, maybe. And bosses after this, so start backing up once movie's down.
How are you guys when I kind of kite backwards a little bit and to group them up? Is it like hurting anybody?
No, seems fine.
Just trying to like bunch them up. Like I said,
Yeah,
refill tanking.
I think the only
Fine,
thing
fine.
that seems scary damage-wise is the A-bombs on the tanks and the 8
The
caster
necromancers,
group.
yeah.
Yeah. It's like if all the necromancers target one person, that person's dead. Backup guys, make sure you give him a pat so he doesn't kite through here because he will cleave you if you're in his way. So like, don't be on that road right there.
Thank you, Cable.
Yeah, big misdirects on moves. Healers, make sure you keep him up. Watch the rain of fire as he's moving too. You don't want to be stuck in it.
Good?
Yep, go ahead and hear him. Be ready to move at any second, melee. Don't get too comfy.
We definitely the fire definitely can reach us.
Moves, can you move closer
Doom's
into his
out.
hitbox?
Sure.
It's like Doom on Curious. Rain of fire, move.
I'll get
Make
this
sure you're not getting hit by it. Tama, you might be getting hit. Rain of fire again.
Doom guard in the raid.
Doom on ambush. Rain of fire. You have to go like almost up to his other leg, otherwise you're still in it. It seems like. Also, it took my mark away. I'm going to mark myself because I think it's DBM's using it. Oh, watch it, melee.
I taunt him. You can taunt off.
I do not like where it's at. I'm getting hit by that rain of fire.
Yeah, it's like all over him. There's no melee. Just back out. There's no safe spot. Okay, we're good. Try melee. Get all the way up where I am, because I think it might be like hitting somebody in the middle. Now run across and be all the way where I am.
Me. I'm gonna get doomed.
Move again, melee. Let's...
Kid, this one's gonna come off me. And one's gonna spawn on me.
Move it.
I picked it back up. I just hold stuck. Sorry.
It seems like it's like going on both sides.
Yeah, I don't like it very much.
Just keep him up. I almost got him.
Cannot bubble doom, by the way.
Good job, guys. We win.
The Doom got me.
Uh-oh, did the ads stay up? They do. Kill the ads.
Oh wait, no, mine went away.
Ours, yeah, ours spawned.
It was a Doom after he died.
Yep.
That's troll.
The Doom killed me after. That
Hey,
wasn't
look,
very
no
nice.
pallets here. What a surprise.
Good job, guys. That was nice.
The struggle lives on.
Yeah, we might change things up a little bit there. The rain of fire range is very wonky, but good job.
And don't forget to talk to Thrall to send to the next place. And then on to Archimonde. I'm gonna go practice jumping off the wall real quick, right?
Can we get an item or something?
Yes.
Yeah, it's a slow fall item, right?
Yep. So
we actually have 5 shamans. Good.
Yes. Yeah, the trick with the slow fall thing too is it only has like a 3-second duration. So if you get shot up in the air, you don't want to just click it right away because you will fall to your death. Unless you're like a paladin who can bubble.
Did we have to talk to Troll for something?
One person does just to send him away.
Okay.
So if you ever get to Archimonde and you're like, he's not here, it's because somebody forgot to.
Oh wait, we got a Infernal. We got 2 of them.
Oh shit, do we?
Well, they did have cable. I think now we're good now. They dropped combat.
About where? So I can rest?
Back at the camp.
Yeah, once we talk, once we send them on their way, everyone needs to book it out of the camp.
Yeah,
They'll meet up with us.
So Cable, we'll summon you instead.
I think he can just zone into this camp now. So if he goes in the other door, it'll just put him right here.
I think Tehran is at the top of the hill, right?
Yeah, Tyrande right. She's got an X on her head right now. Make sure you talk to Tyrande. Make sure you get the item. Make sure you put it on your bar.
My heart sleeps.
Using that, it won't kick it off. It will kick off you off your mount. Is that a thing?
What was that?
Will using the item kick you off your mount?
It should.
Yep, I just did
once you have your item, you can come over to this hill and practice at least once or so and just try it. Just jump off the hill, push the thing, but don't push it too early. Hit it right before you hit the ground. If you took damage, run up and do it again. Also, don't go straight that way. We want to go over here because he has a huge aggro range and he will just come. Let's go stage over on this side.
It's hurting the tree.
Oh, is this when he like is fighting the tree and then it blows up and kills him?
Yeah.
Spoiler alert.
Ooh, Lord.
God, thanks for ruining it, Dottie.
Come on, that was in Warcraft 3, wasn't it?
Salai, are you...
This is why I want to replay Warcraft 3.
Salai, are you excited about potentially getting yourself a legendary?
I mean, like,
Careful,
these things are going to
go
happen.
behind that. Go behind that building there. Don't go in front of it. I don't remember how far his aggro range was, but
Come to me here.
Probably big bubbles.
Yeah, come to me.
Diamond.
yeah, we go ahead and buff up here. Make sure you have your little tiers on the bar.
Do we need PvP trinkets for this fight?
Yeah, it's probably a good idea to use them. They might be not as useful in this fun, especially with 5 shaman, but make sure we keep grounding totems down the whole time.
What does he do that needs it?
It's going to be for a fear, which is why the grounding totem should help, but Beta's going to go over a little more in detail. But basically, the biggest mechanic we have to watch out for is Doomfire, which is like fire that just spawns on people all over the place. And if you touch it, it's going to put a dot on you that ticks for like a minute that does a ton of damage, and there's literally no way to survive it if you get too much of it. So like the grounding totem should hopefully save you, but if you're going to get feared into the fire, you want to trinket and not get touched by the fire.
Roger that.
So maybe Pally's save bubble for that instead of the fall.
If you, yeah, I mean, hopefully the shaman will be able to break the fears. Make sure you're kind of near your shaman. Yeah, go for it, Beta. But I mean, you might be better off saving the bubble for a bad fear because you do have the tiers you can use worst case.
Yep.
Did we lose Beta?
Nope, I'm adjusting groups. to make sure there's a healer in every group. All right. Okay, so I want everyone to... I'm going to be the boss. I'm the diamond here. We're going to make 5 groups. And it's going to be group 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5, as you are right now. I'm going to double check. There's a healer in each group. Yes, 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 and yes. Okay. So if I can have... And okay, so where we see Archimonde right now is pretty close to where we're going to be taking him. He'll probably charge at us a little bit, and it's kind of annoying to reposition him, so we'll adjust on the fly from there. But if you're in one of the far groups, your job is to run past him on your mount and then engage. Don't like slow walk. But so here's the boss. I want group 1. You're going to be in kind of this quadrant. I don't want you all to be stacked, but I want you all to be in range of your tremor totem. Group 2 will be here, roughly here. Group 3 here. Group 4 here. And group 5 here. I mean, we're making a star. You guys figure that out. So kind of stack on your groups right now, just so people can see. Remember, group 1 starts here, and it just kind of makes your way around. So there should be a group 2 over here. Moves can be the boss. That makes more sense than me being the boss. And we're all going to be loosely spread within our groups, in range of the tremor totem, but not stacked on each other, so that we don't have fire going at us all at the same time. We don't want the air burst to hit us. It has a 15-yard range, so we're not going to perfectly spread it out. If like 2 people get hit, so be it. But if 5 people get hit, we messed up. So let's definitely avoid that. Healers, this is not the spread. The spread is going to be much, much, much further than this. So there's no chance if you're here, you're going to be able to heal people on this side. So your job is really just to heal your group plus maybe the groups to your left and right. But there's almost little to no chance you'll be able to reach the far groups. No one is allowed to die in this fight. Every class that dies has a slightly different mechanic that the boss will do, but basically if one person dies, it's a good way to get a lot of other people killed, and it just chain reactions after that. So this execution needs to be pretty perfect. Our one druid, since moves can't do this, but druids and mages. Shoot, you know what? I'm going to split up the mages. Mages, take a look at how I just... Mages, take a look at how I just split you up and adjust to your groups. Remember, here's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. The reason why I'm splitting mages and Razard up is because decurses are a thing on this fight, and I want to make sure that we have decurses in range of everyone. Mages, stop what you're doing and decurse. Normally we have a boomkin here, but we don't, so it's up to you 3 plus Razor to do all those decurses. So priority 1, if you see it, decurse first, then DPS second. There's a fear that can go out. The worst case scenario, it fears you into the fire. Yes, tremor totems are a thing. Yes, your PvP trinket is a thing, but that could be down, and the tremor totem could take a full 2-3 seconds for it to tick. So make sure you're far-ish away from the fire at all times, just in case you get a really bad fear with a really unfortunate tremor totem timer. But that is pretty much it. There's no way, moves, there's no way to face just tank the boss forever. There's always going to be, we're in a circle around you, so someone will always be in front.
Also, ranged in group 1, be kind of conscious of the fact that your tremor totem is close to melee range.
Yes. This is a little, So Temo, kind of do it like in the, well, can I adjust my ambush? No, I can't. All right. I believe Bubble, ice block, work on the fear. You can also blink the fall damage, just like a normal fall. So mages, you have a lot of extra tools on this fight. If you guys want to pop, if anyone who has Thornling seeds, just for the sake of testing it, use them on this. I'm curious if they can be the target of the air bursts. It doesn't look like it's working on Mother Shaz for fatal attractions, but
just don't put them near people though, because the Doomfire could also possibly be targeted by it.
Yeah. So like if I'm Diamond here in group 1, I'll probably drop mine like over here or something. Yes, I actually dropped one. I get them back. So try to drop them kind of far away. Okay. Other than that, that's the whole fight. Remember, surviving is more important than DPS. If you die, you kill other people. So just, it's all about execution here.
And don't panic tears because it has a 10-second cooldown. So if you miss time it, you can't like spam it.
Mm-hmm. I believe we're going to just heroism on pull once threat is established. And wait for Moose' call, because it does take... Just because you're in position doesn't mean Moose is in position, since everyone has to run to a different spot on this map. Alright, that's about it though.
Plus, he's going to have to dismount before we do, because we're all going to run in mounted. So just go to your position right away and just give him a second before you even touch it with curses or anything.
One second, people needs help.
Smoots, what do you need?
Pet needs 4, please.
Oh, if you prop paladins have holy set or just healing gear in general, feel free to throw it on.
Oh yeah.
What range distance were we supposed to spread again?
With first of all, most important thing, stay within your tremor totem. But the air burst can, if it hits someone, it'll hit other people within a 15-yard range. It's very difficult for all 5 people to be 15 yards away from each other and all 5 people within the tremor totem range. So that's kind of the dance that you're playing within your group. And like I said, if 2 people get hit by airburst, so be it. If 3 people, that's not great. What we really want to avoid is 5 people, 4 people getting hit by airburst. So you do want a little bit of spread. Just make sure you're close to your tremor totem.
Do we want to mark the tremor totems? Just
I did mark the healers in each group. So
you should put the mark on the shaman instead.
Just give all the shaman assist, and they can mark their tremor totem when they drop it. In fact, get rid of our current marks so it's not confusing. Only mark the tremor totems.
Alright, shaman, you have assist.
You know who doesn't have assist?
Alright, one more.
Your pet, probably.
Actually, there's a better chance of the pet having it.
Right.
Just remember letting moves kind of go in first. Healers, he's going to hit hard, I believe, off the bat. So make sure you get in there with him.
Let's all inch up as a raid. I'm curious. Obviously, moves be in the front, but I'm curious. Wait. Hold on.
Wait till everyone's ready. He's got a
everyone. Yeah, I want to see exactly where he starts the pull. Like, I want to see like where this line is. So everyone move together.
Could we get a mark on one person each group so we can like know where to stand easily?
How about I just mark the shaman, because the totem's going to be near the shaman.
Yeah, that's fine. All right, all you shaman, you're in charge of your groups.
Shaman, put a mark on your head real quick. Yeah.
Except for our fellow enhanced shaman are a little bit different, but
wow.
Well, because you're going to be in melee range, and you're in a group with hunters, so the hunters obviously adjust backwards.
You're overcomplicating it. Just be close. We got this.
Vest, you're getting my mark.
Where's Timo?
Temo, are you here?
Oh, he said something about resetting.
Yeah,
Seems
that's
on
too
disc.
Give him 1 minute here. We should be good. So how you guys doing? You enjoying Hyjal?
Is that what this loot punching bag is called?
Just wait till we do this for 3 months and everyone's like, do we have to do Hyjal?
It's
3
still
months.
not as bad as freaking AQ was, so.
At least AQ could kind of go fast versus here it's like time gated by how long waves take and all that.
It's like 2/3 of a raid night, probably, no matter what.
Yeah.
I think I'm stable now. I'm logging back in.
Awesome. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the like the fastest run was like just under 2 hours. As soon as Temo's good, we should be alright.
How long is this fight? Like a decent.
Relatively.
It's decent.
Longer than the other ones.
I was just gonna say because I got 8. Yeah, a couple
Yeah,
minutes,
just
a couple
reset
buffs at 8.
We got to do 4 million damage to him with all this stuff.
Temo's back. As soon as the solves are out, we should be good. Also, too, once he gets to like 10%, like we don't even finish him off. The wisps come. And...
Yep. Spoiler again.
I mean, people are gonna panic. All right, Temo, you good?
Yes, I'm here.
All right, everyone's good. Moves if you want to inch forward, and we'll kind of inch behind you. Just see where the aggro range is. Be ready just to book it as soon as he actually aggroes, though. Healers, make sure you're with them. Go with your shaman. There it is.
So wherever moves picks up, adjust around him in a circle.
Don't go crazy yet. Watch heals. Don't stand in Doomfire. Make sure you got Tremor Totems down. Your best bet is to just put some distance between you and the Doomfire, too. Go ahead and pop Hero.
I'm silenced.
Whenever you get it, you're good. Watch Doomfire. Watch Doomfire. Be ready moves if you have to just book it somewhere. Nell and Cable, you might want to just come over here by X.
Does he do a tail swipe?
No, he does not.
Let's send this alchemy down.
Yeah, what's continually knocking us down?
Yeah, I think it's
probably people dying.
What did we lose people too early there? Was that just Doomfire?
Doomfire for me.
Looks like Doomfire and Airburst.
He hits for 10k on me.
Ouch.
Whenever somebody dies, he does what's called soul charge and basically takes mana and hits everybody for like 4,000 something.
Yeah.
Depends on what class dies.
Yeah,
Every class has a slightly different variation, but it's not.
Can I just
Regardless,
pop
it's
here?
not good. Moves, did you see exactly when the pull was so we know how far we can inch up?
If I can look at the roads, because I saw where I was on the roads.
Gotcha.
Little dirt paths between.
Zip Road Scholar.
Certainly not a bear and a scholar.
The good news is he seemed pretty darn squishy. Like he was melting really fast.
What was his HP at?
Ah, he was like what,
Like
60?
Oh, really? 60?
Hey, by the way, I do not guarantee your survival if you accept a res I'm throwing you right now. That one on UVS.
So yeah, I think overall your main priority in this fight is just doing everything you can to stay alive. Like even if you're doing less damage, don't stand in Doomfire.
Question.
What's
When if moves gets knocked up and then he has to reposition him, do we just like shift our circle to wherever he is now, wherever he reestablishes?
Can the tank get knocked out?
You might be in aggro range, Vess. I'm not totally sure.
I'm not sure if the tank can get knocked up. Maybe.
Yes, you can. If the melee are too close, you need a max range.
Yeah, he did. He did there once. Like
It could also, because we weren't close to him, I don't believe it could have been the range might have been sneaking in close.
Okay, I don't dare try anymore. I would run out of there if you can.
If you need to practice jumping off the cliff again, feel free.
Which way to go to? To run back just through the portal and that's it?
Go to the right.
Perfect.
Yeah, it should be the Night Elf encampment.
Looks like you need to talk to Tyrande again because the item gets out of your bag.
Good.
Yeah, if you release, you lose the item.
No, it's still there.
I still have mine.
Nope.
Oh, yeah, you're right. I still have mine, yeah.
I don't for some
Double
reason,
check.
So.
I got rezzed and I do not have my item.
It might be if you got rezzed. Did you get rezzed, Salai, or did you run in?
I got rezzed, and she is way the hell back here, isn't she?
Yeah, I follow the road all the way around.
Huh. I wonder
Does
if
anybody have a DBM? Oh no, there he is. He's up.
I wonder if that means if you get battle res, you don't have it anymore.
Probably.
Oh, wouldn't that be a bug?
Right? It seems really suspect.
Well, I mean, you can submit a bug report on this item if you'd like to.
There is an easy way to avoid the bug, though. You just don't die, right?
Taps forehead.
Oh, even if you get a regular res, you gotta go get it again.
Yeah. Where the hell is she?
Oh, I think I missed it then. So if in case the position of the tank moves, do we reestablish like our totems? Is basically.
She's not here. I think we have to wait for her to respawn.
Might be, yeah.
I think she respawns when he respawns. Yeah.
He respawned already.
I mean, do your best judgment call wise if the totem needs to be closer to people or if it's still. I mean, it's always going to be in range of melee.
Oh, there she
in
is.
your group, you want to make sure it's in range of the casters too. Is the big thing.
So if you guys got rezzed, make sure and run back to her and get your thing. She is up now, so.
Who do you see? Where are you?
Right here.
I believe it was not this line of dirt, but the line of dirt after is safe to approach. Or at least did not start aggro.
On this next one, test and see how far everyone in the raid stand like 10 yards back and moves. See if you can stealth up closer. That way, since we're all mounted and you can't be mounted, you could cheat closer than us. I bet you can.
Just be careful on that. Because if he gets seen...
Or if he gets smacked with no healer up there with him.
Why don't we have the rogue stealth up or something and have moves follow and mount and just see if... Or raise
Well, we're all gonna be like 10 yards behind. We're not gonna be 50 yards behind. I'm just curious if we are the ones that initiate the pull before Moves does because he's still in stealth. Because then we can do the similar strat that we do for Lady Vash.
Yeah, I have like no buffs at all. Neither like that.
Yeah, I'm just waiting on pally buffs, but they're getting on it, so
Sounds up.
Make sure you grab a Hellstone too. It might save you if you get Doomfire, but you're probably not going to get it. Alright, bust me out. Smooth's pretty good.
Yeah, good enough.
Alright.
1 second, I just need mana.
Yep, when yellow's ready on moves.
And yellow, if you don't mind.
Oh yeah. It's all those extra O's and S's. I don't know what to do with them.
All
Like
right,
you're
are
a
we good?
cow.
I hope we win.
All right, back up. Here we go. I'm
Yeah,
slowly
back up a little
creeping
bit,
in.
guys. Let him kind of creep up stealth first and see what happens. It's giving you some head start.
It's a big head start,
Ready?
actually.
Yeah, actually. All right, we're gonna aggro
Kinda
him probably
nervous.
here, so be ready. Just
All
get
right, let's move up as a group now.
Like,
It's
I'm on
clearly
his
working.
face.
Yeah.
Also, is that long enough for heroism to be on? Watch the Doomfire.
We have a
Heroes
minute.
back in 1.
Okay. Airburst and Razor. Watch the Doomfire. It's like Doomfire's on overburden if we can keep him healed.
Oh no.
I've
Spear's
got
long.
myself.
I'm in the Doomfire. That's
Uh-oh. Keep moves up. We need to keep a Fear Ward on moves too if we can. Can you pull him? Shit. There you go. Melee adjust. Watch the Doomfire melee.
pretty close.
Remember not to get too close to moves. Gonna be back on his leg. Watch the Doomfire, it's near moves. It kind of follows you too, so be careful. Melee, you guys are all in it. Find a safe spot, don't die.
I res my pet and the Doomfire killed him immediately.
At least the pets don't trigger his stuff. It's better to lose a second of melee uptime than it is to get hit by Doomfire, so just chill. He'll die as long as we all live. Makes sense, doesn't it? Do we hear yet?
It just came up.
I should not be this high. I'm higher
Use a
than I've ever
Healthstone,
been.
Cesric or somebody. Whoa, what happened? Did you get knocked?
got air burst.
Someone was too close to me.
Keep moves up, healing.
So far. Trying to get back. Nope.
Was that range getting too close, or was that?
Yeah, we had like 14 people go up in the air.
Gotcha.
Better.
That was also kind of a crappy Doomfire.
Like, because kind of channeling us in with the Doomfire is kind of like moving us inward.
Is he resettable at all?
No, I don't think so. Just
No.
die, guys, and don't bother rezzing. Just run back in so we don't have to
He
leave.
just does the fingers of death and nukes everybody. So.
Oh, that's it. He did that.
Yep.
Get him to 49.
That Doomfire spawned that first patch right on me, and then it disappeared. It was kind of weird.
It shows like the animation, and then it goes away for a second, and then it comes back. So once you see the animation, just like preemptively move. Like if you see it pop up, you know it's going to be where you are.
Well, it never came back. It just
weird.
One patch, and then it was gone. It was odd. I was expecting to have to run from it, and it just disappeared.
Seems like the Rage Finder isn't working for me.
Could be a rangefinder's what, TBM?
Yeah.
Or is that?
It
Yeah,
wasn't
so it
working
could
for
be-
me, and then I turned it off and turned it back on, and it started working.
So I'm twisting Wind Fury and grounding. Does that sound right?
No.
No,
Just
you don't
need
need
Tremor Totem.
Just Tremor.
Right, just Tremor. Okay, that doesn't eat the
So,
airbursts.
Wind Fury and Grace of Air like you normally would, and then just
Yeah,
keep
right,
Tremor
right.
down the whole time. Or watch the fear timer, I guess, and drop it. Oh, that's what I was trying to do for my group. Is when I see the timer get to like 2 seconds, then drop it because it pulses every 4.
Right.
This is a long run back.
It is.
Sure is.
Oh, hey, repair by this guy. Should probably do that.
5 minutes on Berserk. Hey, it says we wiped on at 49%.
Nice.
Even that, like, I think really good RNG on Doomfires, and this isn't really that hard of a fight at all.
Yeah,
I think the biggest thing is probably just spreading and
Yeah.
not blowing each other up.
Yep.
Especially in
Staying
the
alive.
Make sure you have your tears still, just in case. I think we didn't. Nobody razzed, right?
Yeah, I still have mine.
So I'm a stealth up every time.
Yeah, that was handy.
Razard, if you want to stealth with him, because that was a little dicey, there's like a 3-second window where moves was really far away from healers, so.
Yeah, I did it last time too. It was just scary because moves has better stealth.
Gotcha. Well, now's the time to see if it. Now's the time to have it work or not work. Worst case, it's the PTRs. That's why we test.
I'm glad that we're having SEAL Team 6 again in this dungeon.
Is it really sealed if we're not in the water in SSC then?
I mean, they weren't in water when they were sneaking up on Bash.
Sea, air, and land. I think we have at least 2 of the 3 covered.
Blowing all these scrolls.
Oh no!
I really should have sent my bank alt over here because I have all my. I don't have any of my sets.
I know, I didn't get any scrolls.
I just had what I have for my normal raid loadout, no extras.
I don't keep anything on this tune because I don't have a bag space. So like,
Copy, yeah, copy your bank tune and just mail it to yourself, and then delete your bank tune. And copy it again and mail.
Sadly, this will probably be the last chance we get in here.
Yeah.
Well, between the 2 nights, I think we've made some decent progress.
Can you guys summon Vess? Can one of the warlocks summon Vess?
Best be needs this number.
No, we are not adding IE to everything. You're weird. Stop it.
Did you just call somebody weird?
Yes.
It's a little pot calling the kettle bear, isn't it?
No.
I feel like she's gonna like go have shower chocolate after this and be like, he's really weird.
Yeah, we shouldn't call people cutesy little names, Emmy-ish.
Shut up, Space Bits.
Nell, can you explain shower chocolate to people that
Oh, fuck.
in the know? Something about she eats chocolate in the shower. That's all I remember.
It's a stress thing. What's wrong with all you out?
She has like a candy bar in the shower.
It's
that
not
she
dirty.
eats.
Bath chocolate might make sense because you're like relaxing, but I don't know about shower chocolate.
Shower
Can't,
beer.
can't pull laughing too hard.
Now a shower beer though,
That's
that's
That's a real thing, though.
That's disgusting. Y'all are weird.
Shower beer.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Chocolate's fine. Beer's where you draw the line.
Well, I draw the line at beer, period.
Why?
All right, guys, focus up. Denzel, I had the first fear word, so after the first fear goes out, drop another one on moves.
Okay.
All right, everyone's ready. Moves if you want to start sneaking.
I don't want to die, but I don't want to live forever.
This kind of scares me.
I think you're in
Very
good company
quiet.
for that.
Here he goes. How long do we have in hero, by the way?
3 minutes.
Okay. Watch fire right away, melee. Remember to be as far away from moves as you can. Melee, careful. This can be kind of scary.
Comes that first fear.
Do your best too if you do get hit with Doomfire, just to say something so you know to keep you alive a little better.
As long as too many people don't get hit by it, it's really not that bad.
Yeah, as long as healers know. Careful melee, it's gonna be right behind him. Moves, can you go to your left just a hair so we have... There you go, perfect. Watch melee. Holy shit. Watch Temon's guy, that looks like. Careful melee again. New fear word on moves. We got.
Like how
Sly
stable
has
keep
it.
Pep and Kiri have Doomfire.
I don't think we have any more fear wards right now.
I have one in 20 seconds.
Perfect. Oh my god.
Fear's in 15. Make sure we got Tremor down. We're good.
I'm just gonna spam it as soon as it's off cooldown then.
It's probably his cooldown for it. I'm guessing it's not immediate. How long in hero?
45.
1 minute.
Let's pop them as soon as they're up. Fear's going out. Oh, that was a perfect tick. Careful melee, it's coming towards us a hair. Just kind of inch over to the right.
Your fear ward next?
I already used it. You're up.
1 minute though.
Yeah.
Careful melee.
Keep Pep
Arrows
up.
up
Looks like I got
30.
a couple.
Adjust with him.
I
Adjust
gotta
with him.
move. Melee, look where I'm at. Please move away from me.
Tamo, careful.
Good job.
Tamo, come and stand by a ambush if we can.
Here comes the fear. Oh boy. A lot of
Fear
fire.
ward.
Moving again. Moves is moving.
He moves up. He's
There he goes.
Heroing right after this fear.
Adjust.
We've got fire.
Move away from moves.
It's like Vest, Kiri, Sesruk, Smoots, and Tamo have fire, so use your health stones if you need to. Stay alive, pop heroes. Hit him with everything you got, because remember, he dies early, too. Watch it melee, lots of fire on us. Watch the air burst.
You can blink air burst immediately and be back on the ground.
Nice, nice. Yellow bubble or something, maybe, if you got it.
It's down.
It's perfect tick on thing.
That was gorgeous.
Just hit him hard.
Stay right there, Boo Bubbles.
Oh shit, everyone just took a ton of damage. Use your health stones if you got them.
Silence.
Keep yourselves alive. He's almost dead. All we gotta do is hit him a few more percent. Watch fire. Here it goes. Good job, guys.
Bye.
That's the fight.
Keep healing. Keep healing.
Yeah, don't let people die. We can still wipe, technically. Don't stand in the fire. Yes. Pad, execute if you can.
I guess I can
Did
do
you have-
that.
Oh.
For him.
Haha.
Yay!
I don't have that shield that everyone else has. Okay, I have it now.
So I wonder if logs are going to cut off before this point, because this is kind of cheese.
Yeah, this is bullshit. I was robbed.
how's it feel to be below me on DPS? It's like 20 minutes to execute.
Dude, you've been at 1 health for like an hour. What are you doing?
Come on, DPS. Just 1 HP.
Congrats on the bow, hunters.
That's a hell of a bow.
Yeah.
And
What's with all the Conqueror helms? Why is it always Conqueror helms?
Because priests need it.
Changing mains to a priest.
Can the
get
tokens be
Conquerors
traded
before.
just in case someone gets 2?
Just in case, because it goes away tomorrow.
You know, wanna see the cool effects, cool wings.
Should we just 3-shot Archimonde? Is that what just happened?
And
We
1-shot
did.
all the rest of the bosses.
Yeah.
With 24 people and a very wonky raid comp too.
Why? Nice rolls.
And this Kid Waffle guy we carried.
I mean, he carried us.
That was
So,
good.
kid, when are you
Sure, yeah.
server transferring to Misrael?
I've never even heard of that server.
We're pretty low key, you know.
Now
don't
you
wanna
have.
let a lot of people know.
We all, it's alright. We came from Assault until we went to Benediction.
Where the party is, I hear.
Oh, super small thing, by the way. It shouldn't happen because where we positioned, but on the off chance, you use your Tears of the Goddess and it sends you all the way into the water. The only spot that you can run up is, well, there's a lot of spots, but the best spot to run up is, let me mark myself. The star. You guys are still here and didn't port to Shad already. The best spot to run up through the water is over by this route. I've seen a lot of people try and like jump up this hill and struggle, and maybe you can do it, but it's easier to just go right here and then come back in the fight. Shouldn't happen to anyone, but I've seen it, so it can. Tears of the Goddess can drift you in like 100 yards the wrong direction, so.
Another reason why to use it when you're very close to the ground.
Correct.
Yeah, thanks for coming out here, guys, tonight, and thanks for all the pugs that helped out too.
Yeah.
Thanks for the invite.
Seriously, big thanks to the pugs who go on. Great job,
Hope
guys.
everyone has a good phase, and we'll see you back on the PTR.
Yeah, you guys kill it. Good luck, guys.
Yeah, you too, man.
Take it easy, man.
We'll see you all again in Sunwell PTR. We're gonna spam some bear runs for ZA on the PTR so that we can all.
Everybody mounted for our PTR runs.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, could you imagine the PTR with the like 7,000 people in the middle, all on bears?
Oh god.
I'm invisible.